This video is a review for the Edgenuity lesson, Triangle Classification Theorems. So what they start off talking about is they introduce you in the warm-up, or reintroduce you, I guess, to the Pythagorean theorem. And what that says is if you have a right triangle, so the important part here is it has to be a right triangle, then a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So you can square the two sides, add them together, and that will be the length of the hypotenuse squared. Now, the converse of the Pythagorean theorem, when you have the converse of a statement, all it does is it flips your hypothesis and conclusion. So this first part is your hypothesis. So if hypothesis, then conclusion. So when we do the converse, we start with the conclusion first. So we just say if a squared plus b squared equals c squared, then you have a right triangle. So if you know what all three of your side lengths are, and you do a squared plus b squared, if it equals, in fact, c squared, then you have a right triangle. Then in the video, they do a big long proof. I looked in the quiz questions. That doesn't come up again, so don't get too caught up on that bit of the video. Next, they talk about the different types of triangles that you can have based on what you get when you do a squared plus b squared with a c squared. So like I said, if a squared plus b squared equals c squared, you have a right triangle. If you do a squared plus b squared and that value is greater than c squared, you have an acute triangle. If you do a squared plus b squared and this value is less than c squared, you have an obtuse triangle.